Good morning. This is Pastor Brian. Thank you for joining me today as we read a chapter from Job a day. Today, chapter 26. We get to hear Job respond once again. So let's hop in and see what Job has to say today. I'm reading from the Common English Bible. Feel free to follow along in your own translation or just have a listen. Chapter 26. How well have you helped the weak, saved those with frail arms, advised one lacking wisdom, informed many with insight. With whom have you spoken, whose breath was expelled from you? The dead writhe, the inhabitants beneath the waters as well. The grave is naked before God. The underworld lacks covering. He stretched the north over chaos, hung earth over nothing, wrapped up water in his clouds, yet they didn't burst out below, hid the face of the full moon, spreading his cloud over it, traced a circle on the water's surface at the limit of light and darkness. Heaven's pillars shook, terrified by his blast. By the power he stilled the sea, split Rahab with his cleverness. Due to his wind, heaven became clear. His hand split the fleeing serpent. Look, these are only the outer fringe of his ways. We hear only a whispered word about him. Who can understand his thunderous power? So what did you hear today? What stuck out to you as the most interesting part? What I noticed in today's story or chapter is Job seems to be announcing all the wonders of God's work and how that is just beyond any kind of understanding that could be made. So what do you think about this high praise from Job? Is he trying to help his friends, like Bildad's argument? Is he trying to help them understand that we can't understand God? As the very last line says, who can understand his thunderous power? And that we are only on the outer fringe of his ways. There are so many things that we do know about God, as we even say today, and yet we still know that we only know a tiny bit of what God is really like. Is that what Job is trying to make the point of? Is that you guys may claim you know all this stuff about God, but that's only a small percentage of what God is actually like. Think about Paul and his writings. We only see now dimly lit, or through a glass, or through a mirror, only in part, and that when we reach heaven, we will see face to face. We will see clearly. Maybe this is Job's way of saying those same things as Paul, that you guys don't really know what's going on. I don't know what's really going on. All I know is that God is way beyond any of this, so how can you claim to know what God is trying to do or accomplish here? What do you think of this particular statement? Because in the next chapter, Job's going to go and directly go after Bildad again. And for multiple chapters, we are going to hear Job go on just a very long discussion, whether you want to call it a discussion or a tirade or what you or we eventually come up with an understanding of what it is. But Job is going to be talking for a long time. So let's take these chapters one at a time and try to understand them in their own little snippet. And then maybe we can take a look and see what they mean together. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure to share this with someone. Maybe they've got some different insights that you didn't have or I didn't have. So thank you for joining me. Write your ideas and thoughts and wonderings down. Share them with a friend. Share them with us on social media. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless you all.